back to my channel. I know it's been a while. It has been a long time since I last uploaded. June 2023 to be exact. So today I want to talk about where I've been, why I stayed away, and why I'm coming back. Honestly, a lot has happened in the last year and a half. Big life changes, personal growth, some struggles, and even some amazing milestones. I've tried to pick up the camera a couple of times throughout this period, but it just never felt like the right time. But now I feel ready. Fingers crossed. And I'm excited to take you all along for the next chapter. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before I do though, apologies on the whole setup and everything. We'll get to all the details soon enough, but yeah, apologies for the setup. I can't find stuff. I can't find things, so my camera's propped on some weird table. I don't have my light, so I'm using like a night light or a side table. What is it? A lamp. A table lamp. So apologies for the quality of this video, which can either be on brand for me or just maybe higher quality. I don't know. The main reason why I initially stepped back in 2023 was because, well, I moved. But it wasn't just any regular move. This is the first time I was fully involved with the moving process from start to finish. I was booking tours, I was handling applications for 3 people, dealing with approvals, and I was managing transferring of funds and just all the logistics that come with moving with 3 people. I was so excited to move because it was my first time in a long time that I was actually moving into a house. I've been living in apartments before, but it was the first actual time me and my bestie were moving into a house. And so I really wanted to record that whole process and that whole experience. But the reality was that I was burnt out. I had to be realistic of where I put my energy. My priority was ensuring that we moved in and everything was smooth as possible, as well as the following transitional months. Because I don't know if you guys have ever felt that, but after you move, it doesn't stop there. It's the months that follow, making sure your place becomes a home. And for me, I've noticed that I struggle with that a lot. Once I was finally settled, at least for the most part, I got that energy of picking up a camera again and recording, but it wasn't for this channel. I actually have a doll channel. I had this channel, and for a while I was posting videos back in the previous apartment, but it just got neglected. And so I really wanted to invest time and nurture that channel because it was also in a way nurturing me and my hobbies and my connection to dolls, which I love so much. And then in 2024, I moved again. This time though, I was moving out on my own. It was such an exciting milestone for me. I really wanted to share the journey. Just like the year before, moving took a lot of energy from me. And I just needed to again focus on transitioning into my new home. But to be honest, like 2024 wasn't just about moving into a new space. It was many firsts for me as someone who was moving out officially on their own. Like I paid every bill and then some. Okay? It wasn't just the aspect of financial stability, right? Or having to get things for my house or styling my house with such a limited space because I moved into a studio, 420 square feet. 2024 was also a very emotionally tough year for not just me, but for my family and my closest friends. So many things happened that year. The last thing I wanted to do was get on camera and lie about how I was really feeling. I didn't want to do that, to be honest. So having those 2 things, like focusing on my financial stability as an independent person, right? Fully independent, but also struggling with a lot of personal familial issues. It was just a lot. And I really just wanted to be present and just exist in my life without having to worry about things that at the end during this time didn't really matter. And like, I think it's important to also note that when I finally again felt like I was ready to pick up the camera, I just felt like I wasn't good enough. Before, I was able to just pick up and do like impromptu and do various tasks, right? But now it just felt like a little bit more pressure for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. At the same time as well, my office, as I mentioned, extremely downsized. Now, I'm using a cabinet door for my fucking desk, guys. That's how it is. I'm sorry. That's just the realness with IKEA legs. That's the real. That's as real as I'm gonna be with you guys. I had to downsize so much, and it came to the point where I don't even have a chair for my desk. I'm literally sitting on my bed. Studio life. It's not the life for me. It's not the life for me. No. It's fine. It was okay, but because again, I didn't even have a chair, there was no way I could really be comfortable with my actual setup with my desk and my PC that has all my editing software and things like that. There was just no room. And at the same time, when I moved, I lost a lot of like small things. Like I needed to replace a keyboard, a mouse, cables, a Wi-Fi adapter and stuff like that. I had to wait because now I had to be financially responsible and not just get everything that I need. I had to wait and be like, okay, well, maybe I should wait to get this. And because my PC is so old, I had to make sure I had compatible like keyboard and mouse, etc., adapters. I had to like actually wait and invest and take time out of every and like take certain amounts out of every paycheck just to make sure I had everything. Like, the struggle was real, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I still had like the itch to create something. So that's when I went onto TikTok, like every other bad bitch. It was really, really fun. It was fun. It was fun learning a new tool, basically, because it has its own built-in like editing software, which is kind of cool. So it was really nice learning that, learning like third parties like CapCut and like things like that to like help with editing. I just had so much fun. It just reminded me of why I loved content so much and why I love being a creative in that kind of way. And it was less pressure than what I was feeling before when I would pick up my Canon digital camera. It was just me, my phone, my sick ass outfit, and just whatever I wanted to share in that moment. And that is why a bad bitch is here today. I'm sorry. And that is why I am here today. Another thing that you might have noticed is that I removed a lot of content that featured my family. Not all of it, but most of it for sure. Especially my younger family members. Over time, I just realized that I really wanted to give them more autonomy. And as I got older, know what consent is to have them be on the internet. So I wanted to respect their privacy, as obviously they're not of age to consent into being on the internet, and again give them that choice as they get older if that is something that they want to partake in. This also meant that a lot of the family vacations that I had or family gatherings that I had within the years that I was not present on this channel were just not recorded and shared on here. But honestly, I don't regret it at all. Those experiences were much more intimate. I didn't have to worry about my batteries charging or bringing my camera or making sure I had everybody equally shown in my videos and then waste a lot of that time editing videos instead of being present with my family. So around October, my brain started thinking about approaching content, I guess, a little differently than I had before. As I mentioned, a lot of my content was very impromptu. And don't get me wrong, I still love things like that. Like sitting here right now, very impromptu. I was like, I just want to make a video. But this time, I executed it a little bit differently. Well, hopefully I did. Hopefully the outcome is like that. Hopefully. Instead of just picking up the camera and hoping for the best, I really wanted to start thinking about different angles, creating a loose script or like an agenda before filming, which if you haven't noticed, which you probably will because the editing is going to be fucking terrifying, is that I am off a script right now. I know I did so good. It's so good. I did so good. Which I feel like every content creator nowadays, they're like, duh, like you don't have a script. Girl, mira, I was scrubbing pots, Elmer's glue on my eyelids, bitch. Give me a motherfucking break. Then in the middle of all of this, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I feel fueled. I got engaged, bitch. I know. I know. I know you can't see. Ching, ching, ching. I know. Oh my god. 15,000 carat. I don't know. I actually don't know diamond shit, but she's popping, bitch. She's a popping girl. So that, of course, like just shifted my focus completely, and the Pinterest boards. I went straight into planning for an engagement party, and because my partner, well, my fiance, they're Gambian, I had to focus on setting up or I'm not gonna sleep now, and setting up Gambian taka reception and things like that, and it just became my whole world for a little while. I'm not going to lie. And you know what? I'm glad I took that time. It's okay to be fully present in my life instead of trying to document everything in real time. And I'm glad that I was able to cherish those intimate moments with my partner when we decided on different things. I mean, fiance. On different things. And having his family be a part of it and my family be a part of it. It was just, I don't regret it. It was really, really fun. Now that you're all cut up, now what? Well, after living on my own for a year and all the growth and lessons and tears that came with it, my fiance and I we're ready to move on to the next step in our life. And we want to move in together. I know. But this time, I really, really do want to share this experience with you guys. For sure. With everything that I've learned and learning what to prioritize, not to prioritize, how I approach content creation, and, you know, taking a little stab, I feel like I'm ready. Right? And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like, well, other people, they do this, and this, and all these stages in their moving process. I don't have to be like that. I can sit down on my little laptop and I can decide I want to highlight this, I want to highlight this, and I want to highlight this, and I'm going to take my time because time is an illusion. Moving is hard for me, and I know that. I know I need more support, better planning, and obviously intentional breaks. So moving forward, my channel is going to be a mix of, I don't know, let me look at my script. Moving vlogs and setting up our home together. Errands and daily life, like my older videos specifically. Navigating late 20s, early 30s, because I am turning 30 this year, y'all. And I'm so excited, by the way, which will be a separate video, but I'm really, you know, for, what is it? Sneak peek? I'm really excited. As always, the struggles, the experiences of being plus size and being a person with PCOS, the non-binary perspective. I do want to maybe try doing a little bit of random deep dives into things, which I just realized I really love. But obviously, like, not that serious. I also want to embrace like stable living and finding like joy in that. And I'm not trying to be like living rich and finding joy in that. No, like living like most Americans in the United States of America, near the Gulf of America. Jesus Christ. I just want to be able to really highlight, hey, this is what we're living with. And although obviously there are problems, these problems are outside of our control, and this is how we're making the best of it, bitch. Instead of it being like 24/7 of non-stop desperation and cries for help. You know what I mean? I also want to embrace that I have creative highs and lows, and know that that comes with being a creative person in general, and that it's okay that maybe my next video will probably take a lot longer to post, or maybe creating a script will take a lot longer than necessary because I gotta take breaks in between. Like I get that. I'm okay with that, and it's just part of it. And yeah, I gotta embrace it. So yeah, that's where I've been. That's why I stayed away, and that is why I'm finally back. If you stuck around and have been patient and you're actually watching this as a return viewer, I just want to say that I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Delia. Welcome, La Mocosa. And I'm really excited to share this new chapter in my life with you. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave a yellow heart emoji to let me know that you stayed till the end. I appreciate you so much. And also let me know what kind of content you're excited to see from me. Or maybe just in general that you would, if the ones that I did, if I didn't, there we go, that's the OG me. If there is anything that I haven't mentioned that you're interested in me trying out, let me know also. Alright, with that being said, thank you all so much again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!